Welcome back to the RFL Legends Dynasty. We're back here for season 2030 in the Legends Dynasty. I believe that is what? Season 7, if I do my math right. Appreciate X-Ray for following. That is who's playing tonight. X-Ray making his Legends debut. In this dynasty, going up against Coach Wad, 7th in the nation. And I'm going to put this out there. I'm working on some graphics. These are not the pre-built ones, like these. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. Not like this one. I made these from scratch. It took me about 4 to 5 hours. So, really great to know that Ferris State was actually away. That doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my graphics. It affects this. Oh, fuck. That. But that's okay. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to load in. We do have studio updates. Keep that in mind. I actually have 2 games. One of them I am more worried about getting correct than the other, as that contains it's our YouTube clips. So haven't done that in a while. So if it breaks, that's my excuse. Yeah, they're choosing uniforms. Eastern Washington Coach Wad, 7th in the nation preseason. They're in the Big Ten. Ferris State used to be Nitro, but was taken over by X-Ray in his first season. So we're about to get underway here. In the first game of 2030. Would love to see who all is watching this one here. See Coach Twist in the chats. Here we go. Ferris State and Eastern Washington were on the red field. Doesn't look that bad through this version. But, yeah, we're underway. Red or black uniforms is black on red, as kickoff return is to the 25, to the 35, 45, out of bounds at the 39. Mixed up my yard lines there. But Eastern Washington getting the football first. And Dynasty, the quarterback, is out there for the Eagles. 1st and 10 for Eastern Washington. Going to be a handoff to Childs up the middle, who's going to get 6 yards. Childs, excuse me. He gets 6. 2nd and 4 from the 46 now for Eastern Washington. 2-back set now for the Eagles. Maya on the backfield. He gets the handoff right side, cuts up the field, going to get 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and 2 from the 47. Eastern Washington looking to keep this drive alive. Third and 2, handoff Dynasty to Childs. Childs is free. 45 to the 40, 35 down the sideline to the 25. Out of bounds at the 24. 1st and 10. Josh Childs gets a solid carry for the Eagles. Nearing the red zone on the first drive of the game. And it's 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line for this Eastern Washington squad. Dynasty, RPO bubble to Clements. Clements tries to make a miss, does get through, gets to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, now to the 12. Inside the red zone is Eastern Washington. Dynasty, speed option, going to pitch it late to Childs. Childs trying to get to the corner. Up to the 5, out of bounds at the 4. It's a 9-yard carry. And it's 2nd and 1 now to the 4. Childs in motion. It's going to be a handoff to McCurry. He gets the first down. And it's 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. I have played the graphic. You missed the first one. Don't answer yet. Denopoli handoff to Maya. Maya into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Washington. They strike first. And the kick is up and good. A 25-minute drive for Eastern Washington, and Ferris State will now get the football. For the first time on offense. Kick will be neat in the end zone. 1st and 10 now for Ferris State. First and 10. Crook is back to pass. First time they fires to the middle to Vernon over the middle. He will get 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Ferris State. Second and 6 now from the 29-yard line. Crook going to hand off to Traywin. Traywin's free. He's going to get near the first down marker. 3rd and 1. Third and 1 handoff, play action pass. Crook looking, fires in the middle. It is caught and hung onto by Jarris Vernon out of the backfield. And it's a first down for Ferris State. Ferris State gets their first down of the season to the 40-yard line, trailing by 7 about halfway through the first quarter. Crook back to pass, looking to roll out right side this time, still looking. Throws on the run. That pass is going to be intercepted by Slayton at the 45-yard line. 45-40, looking for blockers. He's free. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown. Eastern Washington into the end zone. And the Eagles are up 2 scores. Extra point is up and good as we're seeing the replay here. Slayton weaving his way to the end zone, and it's 14-0 Eagles. First and 10 now. Ferris State down 14. Going to hand off or play action pass. Crook rolling right side. Looking down the field. Steps and throws, but he throws it away. And it's 2nd and 10 for Ferris State. From the 25-yard line. Crook is back to pass. Pretty pass-heavy offense so far for X-Ray and Ferris State. Crook rolling. Launching it down the field. And it's out of play. Not sure if that's who he intended to throw to there. But nonetheless, it's a 3rd and 10 now for this Ferris State team. Why did you redeem name of player? Crook back to pass. Looking, hit as he throws, gets it off anyway, and completes it down the field to his receiver inside Eastern Washington territory. Power hangs on. And Ferris State, for the first time in opponent's territory, they're going 5 wide. Crook with the QB draw. He will get, or excuse me, QB blast. He'll get to the 43-yard line for a 6-yard carry. To be that, I believe that says Team Builder Dynasty only, Pars. So, Crook back to pass, looking. 1 or into triple coverage. Will it get there in time? That pass incomplete. Deflected off 2 Eagles and a Bulldog before it hit the ground. What is that humming? It is my fan. Welcome to college life where there is a fan going on in the backgrounds. Third and 4 from the 43. Cook back to pass, throws over the middle. It is hung on to Vernon, breaks tackle. Going to spins his way to the 35. First and 10 for Ferris State. I believe it says you cannot get a turbulence cam, unfortunately. If UCLA would have won last night, you would have gotten one, but you can blame App State for that. Cook back to pass, throws left side, going to be out of bounds for a gain of nothing. Second and 10 now from the 35-yard line. You were cheering for them, Nisman. That's what you get. That's what you get. Second and 10. Crook's going to hand it off to Traywin up the middle. He will get a yard. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 from the 35-yard line for Ferris State. So I need those that watched early and saw the pre-graphics. What'd you think of the starting lineup once? Need a rating as Crooks back to pass on play action, throws left side. That pass is incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 9 from the 35-yard line, and the field goal unit's out for the Bulldogs. Hernandez back to kick it. The kick is up, and it's way wide right. Kick is no good, and Eastern Washington keeps the Bulldogs off the scoreboard, holding a 14-0 lead. Maya with the handoff breaks free off of the juke, gets to the 49, tackled by Sutherland. And Maya, that's the name, gets inside Ferris State territory with the Eagles threatening to go up 3 scores here. Man in motion from Bello in motion, seeming from right to left. It's going to be a counter to Maya. Left side needing a blocker. Swerve's going to get to the 39 for another Eastern Washington first down. As we approach a minute to go here in the first. Eastern Washington in control. From the 39-yard line, Denopoli back to pass. Blitz coming from Ferris State. He gets it off to Charlton. Charlton breaks a tackle, breaks another, gets to the 24. Charlton, gets to the 24. It's another first down for Eastern Washington. Say, looks to score here before the end of the first. Denopoli hands off to Childs, who runs into a defender. You only get 2. And to the 21-yard line will probably be the final play of the first quarter. It will be 2nd and 8 upcoming for this Eastern Washington squad when we return. Looking to go up 3 scores. Play clock winding down. Man in motion. Back to pass. Denopoli looking. Has his running back. Throws to the end zone instead. Touchdown. Eastern Washington fed it between 3 Ferris State defenders. And Eastern Washington is rolling early in the second quarter. Extra point up and good. It is 21-0. Eagles here early in the second. Kick is away and will be fair caught in the end zone. Crook going to hand it off to Vernon up the middle. He'll go nowhere. Or just backside of scrimmage is all. 2nd and 10. Crook, play action pass, looking down the field. Still looking now, rolling right side, throws into coverage. That pass intercepted by Toomer. Returning it back to the 35 to the 30, 25-20. For the second time, it's a pick six for Eastern Washington. It is 28-0 Eagles. And as the extra points upcoming, we will head to Wichita State for a non-con matchup between Boise State and the Broncos, leaving a running back out of the backfield wide open. Flynn down the sideline, a freshman for the Shockers, to the 3-yard line very next play. Keogh gets into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's 7-0 Shockers. As we come back, and it's 28-0 Eastern Washington here. Crook is back to pass, looking, throws down the field into covers. That pass knocked away. Dangerous pass once again. And it's 2nd and 10 now for Ferris State. Crook back to pass, 2nd and 10. 7 minutes to go in the second. Tries to take off, loses a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 12-yard line now. Crook giving changes left side, back to pass, looking, trying to find something, pressure coming, rolling left. He's going to get sacked, loses 6 yards. Going backwards in 4th and 18 from the 5-yard line. Kick is away for the punt. It's going to be a great field position and returnable. Agabani is free. He's to the 30. Tries to make a miss. He can't. And as Eastern Washington prepares, we head to another studio update. This time, it's the Aflac kickoff game in Snow College. Threatening to score early with a QB blast into the end zone over NC State. 7-0 Snow College there. So we return back in the first play to Childs. He's free. He's going to get to the 9-yard carry to the 22. 2nd and 1. No police speed option, pitches it to Childs. Childs to the 20 to the 15. Makes him a miss at the 10 and tackled around there. 1st and 10. At the 10 for Eastern Washington, looking to go up 35-0 in the first half. Handoff to Borland. Borland gets a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 9. 3rd string running back for the Eastern Washington Eagles. Man in motion's running back. It's an RPO. Gives it to Molly out of the backfield. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Washington. The route continues. It's 35-0. So we head to another route. Wichita State has extended their lead. Up after Boise State got a field goal on the ensuing kickoff. Crouch, a freshman, is going to run all the way back for the Shockers, making it 28-3 in the second quarter. As Ferris State with some work to do, trailing by 35 points. Looking to get something going on offense. Crook back to pass. Looking over the middle, still looking, pressure coming, throws left side, finally has a man, and it's complete to the 35, Cesar Cook. Finally gets a pass down the field. And the Bulldogs are moving along in their own territory. 1st and 10. Man in motion from right to left. 4 minutes to go here. Now goes back to the right side. Crooks back to pass, pressure coming from Eastern Washington. And as a blown coverage behind the defense is Goings. And Goings will go into the end zone for a touchdown. A 2-play strike for Ferris State. And they cut into the lead, still trailing by 28. Extra point is up and good. It is 35-7.
Everything in rhythm. Move the
as Eastern Washington now with the football. As Maya gets the hand off, Maya gets to the 38-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 to the 38. For Eastern Washington. Dinopoli hands off to Bourne. Right side, Bourne's free. Looking for one blocker, and he will not get it, but he gets to the 41. Another first down and deep into Ferris State territory as the Eagles. First and 10, 3:20 to go. It's going to be a handout to Maya. Right side, Maya going to get 6 to the 35-yard line. Second and 4 from the 35. Dinopoli keeps the football and will go backwards on the play. 3rd and 5 from the 36 as there's 2 minutes to go in the first half. From the 36, first time East Washington's faced a 3rd down today. Dinopoli puts a man in motion. He's back to pass. Looking down the field, throws left side. That pass is going to be caught. A nice snag by the receiver, Clements. And they'll move the chains for a first down with 2:20 to go. First and 10. Maya runs up the middle, going to get 7. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Eastern Washington in control. Up 35-7, looking to score again. And we might be on 70-point watch if we're not careful for this Eastern Washington squad. Dinopoli, QB power, left side. He's free to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Eastern Washington. They strike again, 41-7, as we head back to the Aflac kickoff game. Snow College looking to extend their lead. As I apologize for that. They have a deep pass. I told you YouTube clips are kind of hard. Snow College down the field, man, behind the defense. And it's going to be a walk-in touchdown. Snow College up 14-0. Return from deep in the end zone, left side. First and 10 from the 12-yard line for Ferris State. Crook gets sacked on the play, the 3rd sack of the day for Eastern Washington. And just really no room for him to do anything thus far in this game. Crook back to pass, 2nd and 12, throws left side on a zig route. He'll get to the 15, powers to the 18. And it's going to be a 3rd and 4 now for Ferris State, looking to just get something going here in this one. 3rd and 4, Crook looking right side, rolling right side, throws to the middle, has a man, 40, 45, tries to spin away, but he can't. And it's 1st and 10 Ferris State as they call a timeout. From the 42, 1st and 10. Crook back to pass, 5 wide, looking, going to roll right side, pressure coming, throws it away. 1st and 10 now from the 2nd and 10 from 37 now. Second and 10. Crook looking, still looking, now rolling left side. Still looking. Back to the middle, now going to take off. Up to the 50, spins away to the 45, and can only get a 5-yard carry. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 with 25 seconds to go. Eastern Washington blitzes, throws it, intercepted by Berger. 45 up to near midfield, but Eastern Washington with another interception, and there's 19 seconds to go. And we'll see what Eastern Washington will do here if they can look to score once again. First and 10. And Eastern Washington will knee it out. So we'll head back to Wichita State. And the Shockers extending their lead with a route. Oh, it's the wrong clip. Hold on. Extending the lead with 44 seconds to go. They get an interception rolling. Looking down the field. Launches it to Manny Keogh. Diving effort into the end zone. It's 42-3 before halftime. As we are back in Eastern Washington, 42-7. As Herman will return the kickoff to around the 18-yard line. Wouldn't be a stream without me messing something up, eh? First and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Vernon up the middle. Vernon breaks tackle. Fights his way for near the first down. It's going to be to the 28, 2nd and inches now. Crook is back to pass. He's looking, launches down the field, one-on-one coverage. Got him on the defense again, 25 to the 15. Goings into the end zone for the 2nd time. And Ferris State cuts the lead to 28. 42 now to 14. All right, let's see if we can do this correctly. Heading back to the Aflac kickoff game. NC State down by 30 with a minute to go. And throws an interception on the right side. And oh my. Snow College takes the win 30 by 45 to 15. And off board left side. Listen, guys, I don't know what to say. Just studio updates they're a work in progress tonight. We'll get it fixed for the next stream. As it's 42-14. 2nd and 10. Bourne split off in motion. Now behind the tight end over there, and Dinopoli going to hand it off to Childs, who tries to bounce it outside, loses 6 in the process. And it's going to be 3rd and 16 for Eastern Washington. Dinopoli back to pass off play action, throws right side corner out to wide open to Bolton. And Bolton dives down to the 47, 1st and 10. Speed or triple option look here. It's going to be a keeper by Dinopoli. He pitches it late to Childs. Childs to the 50, 45, swerves, 35-30. Foot race on the sideline. He's tackled from behind, but gets to the 26. Another first down for Eastern Washington with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Dinopoli hands off to Maya up the middle. He'll get 3, 2nd and 7 up from the 23. Dinopoli handoff Childs. Childs will get a 3-yard carry. 3rd and 4 to the 20-yard line now. Mopley pitches late to Maya. Maya swerves to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Eastern Washington. They answer the Ferris State score, and it's 49-14. For the final time, we head back to Wichita, Kansas for our studio updates. And the Shockers with the second stringers in, putting on a rout as they get into the end zone once again. Final score over there, 56-10, sorry. And the Shockers move to 1-0. Halfway through the third, Eastern Washington up 35. And it's 5 wide for Crook and the Ferris State offense. Rolling out, sacked, loses 12 yards. Back to the 13-yard line. It is 2nd and 22. Crook back to pass screen, gets it to Vernon over the middle. Vernon tries to spin away from a tackler. Can only get 4. 3rd and 18 from the 17-yard line now. Crook throws right side corner out, gets the first down to the 37. 1st and 10 for Ferris State. Crook is back to pass. Rolling right side. Launching down the field. Post route. That pass is intercepted as Berger second. He's to the 15 and is tackled near the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Eastern Washington. As we do have the score updates as the Sewanee Tigers take care of business in their opener game 47-21 over San Jose State, as they move to 1-0. Eastern Washington trying to put the subs in, but that setting does not work in online Dynasty for whatever reason. Like, you can only do it manually or CPU games that way. Still the dumbest thing that you cannot do it in an online game, but you can in a CPU game. So there you go. 1st and 10 for Eastern Washington. They're not even going to get this play off. They're going to take a delay game. As Benino, what the hell's his name? What is his name? Betonio hands it off to my right side. He will get 4. 2nd and 6 from the 22. Hand off Maya up the middle, loses a yard. 3rd and 7 from 21. I unfortunately don't have any clips of Southern Oregon. So no studio updates from that game over there. As Maya goes nowhere for the first time today, we'll see the punting unit for Eastern Washington. Ollie's punt is away to the left sideline. And Traywin will return it to around the 47. 1st and 10 for Ferris State. We're going to get some momentum heading into next week's game. Crook back to pass, 1st and 10, rolling left side. Going to just take off, run to the 50-45. Looking for block and breaks tackle up to the 36. 1st and 10 for Caesar Crook and Ferris State. A minute to go here in the third. Crook back to pass, rolling right side. Looking down the field, going to take off and scramble again for 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Handoff Traywin. Traywin up the middle inside the red zone. And it's first and goal for Ferris State. Under a minute to go in the third. Crook back to pass left side. Toe taps it just short of the end zone, but it's second and goal from the 1 yard line for Ferris State. That will probably be the final play of the third quarter. It is. We add to the fourth. Eastern Washington in control. They lead by 35 with 8 minutes to go in this one. Crook handoff to Vernon, who goes nowhere. Third and goal now from the 1 yard line for Ferris State. Crook back to pass. Throws to his running back, Vernon behind him. Vernon tries to split up. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but does not get into the end zone, and it's a fourth and goal. Eastern Washington looking to hold on here. Ferris State trying to score again to make this game look a little better on the scoreboard. Fourth and goal. It's a 5 wide. Will not roll out a QB direct. Crook back to pass, throws left side into the end zone. Touchdown, Ferris State. Nelson Herman with the reception. And it's going to be a 28-point game here in Eastern Washington. Kicks up and good. 49-21 now with 7 minutes to go. First and 10 for Eastern Washington. Looking to just take some time off the clock here and get this victory as Borden gets the handoff left side to the 35. First down to the 36. First and 10 for the Eagles. Childs this time gets the handoff. He will get 6. It's going to be second and 4 for Eastern Washington. And Maya up the middle. He'll get 2. And off Childs up the middle. He'll get the first down near midfield. First and 10 of the 49ers. We are about halfway through this fourth quarter. Eastern Washington has just been in control of this game the entire time. There's been no doubt left on the scoreboard as Bernardino keeps it and hands off to Maurer on the end around. Loses 4 in the process, second and 14. Maya gets the pitch, spins away, going to get 6 yards. Third and 8 from the 48. Third and 8. And Eastern Washington goes 5 wide. Bitonio keeps it up the middle, going to get near the first down marker, gets 6. Would not be surprised if they go for this to try to end the game. 4th and 2. And they're actually just going to punt the football away instead. Alley's kick is short. Going to be around the 22-yard line by Lyle. And with 2.5 minutes to go, it's a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Crook is back to pass. Throws down the field. That pass is caught between 3 defenders. Herman's free. Tackled from the 31-yard line, but Cesar Cook finds a gap between 3 defenders. And it's a 1st down for Ferris State. Crook throws quickly. It's intercepted. Oh my goodness. What an interception by Nate Wire. Diving catch for the defender for Eastern Washington. So we'll take another look at that. What a play by the cornerback for the Eagles. A diving effort. And it's a 1st down for Eastern Washington as they get into Ferris State territory from the 47-yard line. Batonio hands off to Childs. Childs in the middle of the 35 to the 30, 25, and it goes down there. 1st and 10 of the 24. I think Eastern Washington is going to go conservative here and just kill the rest of this clock and take home a Week 1 victory in a game where they led from start to finish, was up 28-0. Or excuse me, 35-0 at one point in time. Batonio hands off to Maya left side, who will get to the 21-yard line. 2nd and 8. Minute 20 to go. Victory formation for the Eagles. Antonio's knee is down. It's 3rd and 9. And for the final play, Antonio will take a knee. And Eastern Washington will move to 1-0 on the season. Ferris State will drop an SEC Big Ten matchup. And X-Ray's debut, not the way he would have liked. Massive first half for Eastern Washington was the difference. And that will do it for the opening week of Legends Dynasty. We have a couple more games this weekend. I believe we have South Dakota State and North Dakota. And then later or earlier next week, Snow College and Wichita State play, as well as Montana State, North Dakota, and Sewanee plays. I would have to check. I know Sewanee plays someone. I cannot. I think it's North Dakota, but I could be wrong. No, I think it's Ferris State. I think it's Sewanee Ferris State play. So keep out on that as we continue. I think it's week 3, Slayer. As Twist said, that Southern Oregon beats Boston College 45-17 in the Dukes Mayo kickoff. So, yeah, Sewanee Ferris State is a 30 game that week. Yeah, keep a lookout for all the content. We've got preseason videos coming out on YouTube. If you're watching this later on YouTube, please subscribe. For those that watch it on Twitch, thank you guys for watching live. Follow the channel. We'll be streaming a lot here, especially early in this Legends Dynasty season. Gladiators will be having some content on the YouTube channel as well. So there'll be a lot going on the YouTube. Subscribe, join the Discord. It's in the description of YouTube and here. And yeah, we'll see you next time for another RFL stream.